Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I just wanted to get on here real quick and give you a book review. This book is called The Left-Handed Twin by Thomas Perry. And this is the cover of the book. That's kind of a mysterious looking lady there. Okay. So this story is about a woman named Jane Whitfield and her methods of helping others disappear. Jane has the ability and connections to make people escape situations and create a new identity and life for themselves. People come to Jane for various reasons, seeking help. This time, Sarah is the new client, seeking assistance in getting away from her boyfriend, Albert, that she testified against in a murder trial. Albert was, for lack of a better word, a con man, okay? And Sarah became his, accessory. Sarah began to love the lifestyle and what it offered. She thought she could become a vital part of Albert's schemes and make a way for herself. In doing so, she saw the ins and outs of how Albert operated. Things took a turn when Sarah stepped out on Albert, which prompted the beginning of this whole cat and mouse chase. Sarah went on the run and was referred to Jane. Jane took Sarah on, but had her reservations and proceeded with caution until she could determine what was what with Sarah and her situation. This story takes us along the high-stakes chase. Jane uses her impeccable skills and connections to assist her in getting Sarah out of harm's way. However, this proves to be very difficult due to Albert enlisting the assistance of a Russian mobster. Albert is in over his head when he asks for Portia's help, and I'm probably pronouncing the Russian mobster's name wrong. Sorry. Portia has Magda and his goons do the dirty work for Albert. This becomes a game of who is hunting who and who will succeed. You will have to read the book to find out how this assignment proves to be more than what Jane bargained for. Is Sarah able to get away and have a new life? What will be Albert's fate? And find out why the Russians have become invested in this pursuit. The author takes you on a heart-palpitating ride. The story gives you an in-depth account of Jane's methods, which sounds very plausible and with good reasoning to back up why things are being done in such a way. I would like to think this could work in real life. I mean, Jane's methods and the reasoning behind her methods, I think, could probably be very useful in real life. I think it could work in real life if one had a network of people to assist and obviously the funds. I found it very interesting how the author was able to weave in Jane's childhood and experiences into how she maneuvered in this journey. I was impressed by Jane's ability to assess and carry out her objectives. Her athletic ability is admirable. Okay, she was a beast in my opinion, athletically. I would be intrigued to find out if there will be a sequel. I think the author left room for another book. I think there could be. Will there be? I don't know. I did listen to the audiobook version, and the narrator did a great job. I would have liked a little bit more voice inflection in some parts, but overall, the narrator gave good voice to the story. This is a moderate to fast-paced story. There are several intense moments that I probably would have read a little bit faster. But this could be read in a couple of days if you really get into it. The audiobook is a little over 8 hours, so I mean, you could probably listen to it in a day. It is a page turner for sure. I was happy that the ending wasn't rushed, and it gave us ample digestive time, you know. It was a very good lead up. There are some triggers to mention. There is death described in moderate detail. I think this would definitely be a good action movie. I would definitely watch it if it was an action movie. But those are pretty much all the, that's pretty much the triggers, is death being mentioned, and yeah, that's all the trigger I could think of. The book does not have any discussion questions, but some things that you could talk about during a discussion is, what measures would you take to assist someone that was trying to escape their current situation, whatever that current situation may be. Another one would be, what things in your childhood do you draw from in your adulthood to figure out problems or assess the situations? What tools do you use that you learned as a child in your adulthood in that respect? Also, another topic could be, would you put your career above what you think you are actually called to do? Like in this case, I think Jane was kind of called to assist people. And I mean, she had a career, but I think she did have a calling and a knack for assisting people. So would you drop your career in order to follow your purpose, passion, whichever one you want to call it, calling? And then another question could be, when is it a good time to have a family? If you have a career and you have a pretty good life, when do you say, okay, might be a good time to have children? Or do you say, this life is wonderful, I don't want children? Another topic of discussion could be, how far would you go to get acceptance, fame, fortune, recognition? Sarah definitely found herself in a position where she could potentially get attention, could potentially get connected with high society, become a person of status herself by interacting and being involved in these circles. So what links would you go to be in those circles or get connected to the high society, or for that attention? Another topic would be, your reaction be if you found your significant other, spouse, cheating? What would your response be? Apparently, in this story, Albert did not take that too kindly. And it prompted a whole avalanche of acts. So, those are some topics that could get you going. And I'm sure if you read the book, you can come up with more. But that is just a tad bit to get you started. I did give this book a 10 out of 10. It was enjoyable. It had action. It was really well thought out in terms of how Jane assessed the situation, what she did about the situation, her process in helping others. It was a very good, detailed, and logical in some respects. So it was kudos to the author, because you did a very good job of painting the picture for us and giving us some whys, because sometimes you're like, well, why is she doing that? And then it was like, I don't know, well, that's why she's doing that. Your question will be answered. Okay, so Facebook gives you those memories of what you may have posted in the past. And so I did say that from time to time I would add a bonus to a video of another book. And so this is that. The book is called Power and Beauty, A Love Story of a Life on the Streets by T.I. Tip Harris with David Ritz. And this is what I wrote. This one is from my Facebook post back in August of 2016. Yes, I've been giving book reviews in a different format for a very, very long time. So, okay. That post said OGM, which it should have said OMG. Okay, typo. It happens. So, OMG, that was good. Cliffhanger of the Year award. I can't wait for the sequel. The descriptions and events and dialogue kept you captivated. True to form, T.I. hit you with some game. Excellent read. Next! So, that was the review about that book way back in 2016. Now, I will say, I don't think T.I. has given us a follow-up book. Now, he left it with the cliffhanger, and this was back in 2016. It is now 2022, and I don't think the next book has been released. Now, of all the things T.I. is doing lately, this is one that he should follow up on, okay? Now, I heard his comedy skits were not that great, okay? I haven't seen it, but I heard they were not that great. Don't quit your other jobs. Comedy might not be for you. He's obviously an actor. Been in some movies. Obviously does music. Loves some of the songs. And so he dabbled into the writing. Okay, you produced a very good book. Where's the sequel? Like, you produced a very good, captivating, interesting book. You left it with the cliffhanger. But to my knowledge, the next book ain't came out. Now, as readers, that's not good. We don't like that. If you're gonna leave a cliffhanger, you need to give us the follow-up book, okay? So, from this person to you. Anybody know T.I.? Anybody got his connects? Please send a message that he needs to give us the next book. Like, we need the next book. Okay? Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Okay? So there you have it. You have 2 books that you can go and get and sink your teeth into. So go ahead and take a quick hot second and hit that subscribe button. Click like and share. Tell your literary friends. Even if you don't have literary friends, tell the other friends, and maybe they'll become literary friends. And then, you know, send them my way so they can start their list of books that they should or might want to read. So bring them on my way. Okay. As always, I love your comments. Keep them coming. If you did not know, we do have a monthly drawing that happens, and you can leave a suggestion of a book. If that book is drawn for the month, then it will be read by yours truly, me, and I will do a review on it, and then I will give you shout out and credit for suggesting the book. So you want to get on that gravy train, okay? There have been some wonderful books selected, some things that I would probably not have picked up and read. But yes, give me your book suggestions. I would love for you to do that. Yeah, so do that. If you've read either of these books that I have mentioned in this video, comment your thoughts, tell me what you think. If you have not read either book mentioned in this video, take that leap and go get them, and then tell me what you thought after you've read them. Okay, I will put a picture of T.I.'s book attached to this video so that you'll know what that looks like, and you can go cop that and read that. Alright, so until next time, keep turning the pages, my book lovers!